And the very best of luck. Dermot O'Leary is a man of many talents. TV presenter, DJ, peacemaker between those warring X Factor judges.
But that is not all. Oh no, Mr. O'Leary, in fact,
Mr. Leary, go with that.
can also shake it on the dance floor, as he showed in stunning style at the National Television Awards this month. Let's say it again.
No.
Had to be you.
What was that?
See,
what was that behind
you
there?
did it on purpose.
You've got suede on. They give me some specially fitted dancing shoes, which I found hilarious. They put suede on the bottom of the shoes,
So they're really
which is
slippery.
essentially like putting butter on the bottom of shoes. So after I'd finished dancing, when I was walking her across, that's when I stacked it. And
You were doing so
I
well
I
as
did a
well.
whole day of choreography with her as
And
well.
so, I mean, obviously we've got it in slow-mo. So,
of course, yeah. Why wouldn't
so
you
this
have?
is explains it all.
Nice.
The suede at the bottom.
I was so happy, and then, yeah, look, stacked it there.
Oh, it's a shame, actually.
Well, it didn't ruin it, but it has done now. On the night, I was perfectly happy, but thank you this morning.
You sort of
you're
set
welcome.
yourself up for all of this because you've been doing it at on the X Factor, and then it became a sort of weekly thing, and then we were all expecting it.
I really like it. Can I just say?
That's the problem. You're the problem. People that go, I really like it.
I really like it.
And then the boss is here and go, you should, but people really like it. And they focus test it, for goodness sake. So people
They
just...
focus
I
test
think,
it?
well, it's
Which
focus
means
test the
that
show.
they throw it
so
out there for people to say,
pretty
I like
much.
it or I
So
don't
at the
like
start
it.
of every year, when there's sort of... In fact, I've got a meeting today, and I know what will come up is, now, you want us to carry on... Will you carry on doing the dancing?
And you'll say yes.
Well, not every week, but every now
You've
and again
got
it's
an
quite
X Factor meeting today.
yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, what's involved in that?
Simon back?
Lunch.
Lunch and wine.
Lunch and, yeah. Well, a bit of lunch. I don't know. It won't be with Simon. Unless they've got a surprise in store and I don't know anything about it. That's exciting.
So, so do we know anything about new series? I think.
If we had this meeting to interview tomorrow, then I might be able to tell you something.
Do you wanna
We've
come
got
back?
the timing all wrong here, haven't we?
We have.
You want to go back?
I said, do you want to come back? I said, come back tomorrow and tell us what the meeting is about.
I'd come here every day, hang out in the hub, chill out with you guys. Apart from 2 years ago, when I came on, you beat up on me for about 5 minutes because Gamu didn't get through.
Oh, I know. Sorry about that. Sorry
It's
about
amazing how these waves pass, isn't it?
Yeah.
that. Well, this is the album.
Yes.
Dermot O'Leary presents the Saturday Sessions 2013, and you, or within, go on.
No,
Do you want me to ask a question?
Yeah.
OK. It's really weird interviewing you. I kind of hate it. It feels all wrong. But on the radio show, you have all of these live sessions, and there they are. Some of them, I mean, they're beautiful. Some of them is the first time you've heard these songs.
It's got a radio show, Radio 2, and we do 2 bands come in a week and they do one of their own songs for the most part and then cover someone else. And obviously, you know, we've had some great bands on. And our whole, I guess, remit on Radio 2 is to break new acts that the Radio 2 listenership might not know. So we gave Adele one of her first sessions very early on. We gave Amy Winehouse one of her first
mad,
sessions.
isn't it?
Yeah, and so it's really it's a pleasure for us then to go and see people, you know, break and do really well and maybe win a Brit or whatever and sell. So
Did Adele sing Someone Like You for
On
the
our
first
show.
time on your show?
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah.
Did you think at that time when you heard her sing it, were you
Unbelievable.
just, yeah...
It just took everyone. I'll never forget it, actually. Everyone, because there's a glass screen there, and I turned around and you could see there was a whole. People that had no right to be in that studio were there, just literally with their mouths wide open, going. This is good. But she won't. It's interesting. I don't think she'll ever clear that song for it to be on any other album other than her own, which I really respect.
Yeah.
Well, a long time ago when I was on the radio, we used to do live sessions on Radio 1 for a little bit of time, and what was incredible was having them right there in front of you, and they're in your studio, aren't they?
Terrific.
Right there in front of you.
Oh, it's extraordinary, isn't it? Because they're putting on, it's like your own
show
little gig.
for you.
Because then they say you should come and watch me in concert. I'm like, it's not going to get any better than this.
No, that's
You know,
true.
it's honestly, it's a real privilege.
And also discovering people as well.
Well, that's a lovely thing, and that, in many ways, is why we love doing this. So every year we compile our best sessions and put them out. Largely, and it didn't really come from us, weirdly, to start with. It came from people asking us to do it. Because after a week, they, you know, on the iPlayer or whatever, they then just disappear into the ether.
I know.
So the lovely thing is to be able to sort of collate that and then just put it out there so people can share it. And it's, you know...
You must
nice
love
to bang
it,
the
because
drum.
actually you sort of get a bit of free rein on this show and you can just play your favourite music and introduce people to
Radio
it. It's
2, it's so good to us because they let us... you know, they let us play. I've had the same team for 8 years, and you know, they don't. There's no pressure put on us to play anything, so we just play exactly what we want. So it's like having a national jukebox for 3 hours.
I know, don't. It's amazing.
So I'll wake up on a Thursday morning and go, oh, I fancy that. Well, the lovely thing is you can wake up on a Saturday morning and the weather be slightly different and go, oh, let's just make it a sunny show today, or it's a bit rainy.
Does that mean that people are constantly, wherever you go, giving you links to their YouTube?
It's nice, especially on Twitter's changed that totally, because now a lot of people just say, oh, check out my new band X and Y, and so I mean, it's in many ways it's quite a responsibility, because you end up, you know, I sort of have to put half a day aside a week just to listen to new music, and my team are doing it all the time.
So if you've got the telly, you've got the radio, is it true that you want to get into heavier political interviewing, that sort of thing?
I mean, you know, I wouldn't say no. I never sort of purport to say I really want to get into it, but I wouldn't turn it down. I studied politics at university, an A-level, and I really, you know, and I'm not engaged with any political party, but I just really enjoy the whole process, and I really enjoy.
You turn down Question Time?
I've done Question Time. I've hosted it for first-time voters for BBC Three for the last election.
Oh yeah.
But what about on the panel?
I think it's problematic because I work for the Beeb, and also you know, I'd really like, little part of me would love to do it, but you're always going to isolate half the people out there, because half the people agree with what you say, half the people won't agree with what you say, you know. It's interesting, I spoke to Piers Morgan about it, because when he goes on it, and say what you want about Piers, but what Piers does is he shuts the door for 2 days, which I think we're all quite grateful for, and then but won't pick up the phone or won't answer an email, and he just does nothing but read papers and articles for that. I think it's really important.
Yeah,
if you go on that show, you've got to know, you've got to be well.
Well, you would be truly a man of all trades. Dermot O'Leary presents the Saturday Sessions 2013 out now.
Goes so
Thank you, mate.
quick.
I know, it's always too
over, I'm
fast.
afraid.
The cast of the musical Madagascar
Madagascar
live are getting ready to play for us. They're